Good evening, everybody. We're back to Crash Twinsanity. Last time we started the game, did all sorts of things, and now we're back here in this cave after we defeated Uka Uka. And because of the lack of, like, I don't know, not a checkpoint, but no, it definitely has a checkpoint, but the the lack of the way the levels are structured, it's hard to know of a stopping point, so I just gotta let it stop at some point, but whatever, we're here now, and today is gonna be an interesting day because we just had an E3 presentation with Microsoft, and as I'm recording this, Bethesda's having theirs, but I'm not particularly interested in Bethesda, if I have to be perfectly honest. Also, let me lower the volume of my headphones so I can actually focus here. But yeah, I still wanted to stream despite all the presentations and the E3 nonsense that's happening this week. But well, I mean, maybe that's actually more reason to stream, you know. But yeah, so Microsoft had their presentation today, and holy shit, it was. I was expecting nothing. If I have to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting a single thing from Microsoft today. You know, nothing special, and quite the contrary. They actually had like probably one of their best presentations yet. There were so many games shown, and so many of those games, like a surprising amount of those games, actually interest me personally. Shit, okay. A surprising amount of those games actually interest me personally. And, it was just like, wow. So, okay. First and foremost, let's get what I consider to be my #1 announcement from that entire presentation, and maybe even all of E3 this year, just because of how much I appreciate this game. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. That got announced. Also, is my thing okay? Am I dropping frames? Okay, no, I'm not dropping frames. It was weird. But yeah, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. We had a bit of a rumor earlier this week that like a Tales of Vesperia 10th anniversary website had been registered, and it was like password secured and everything. But the rumors were that like we were going to get a reveal of Tales of Vesperia Anniversary Edition at E3. And yeah, because the game came out 10 years ago, actually, in 2008, it's 2018, so it made sense. And again, nothing was like truly confirmed yet, but you know, there were strong speculations, strong rumors that it was going to happen. And it happened. And I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but Tales of Vesperia is... Well, okay, let me do this cutscene first.
Come, we must make preparations for... It's probably for you.
Trick or treat, trick or treat.
Fools! You thought these two party toys could defeat us? We are masters of the infinite dimensions, with power over reality itself.
And riches beyond imagination.
Riches?
Riches? What's wrong with you? Always bringing up the riches. You don't remember us, do you, Doctor?
Should I?
You ruined our lives. Allow us to return the favor.
Okay, I guess we're having a boss fight now. But anyways, yes. So, Tales of Vesperia, again, as I was going to mention, it is, as of this moment, I haven't played every game ever, but you know, as of this moment, it is my favorite game of all time. Period. End of story. It was previously like Kingdom Hearts 2 or something, but you know, as time went on, I was like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it too much. But when I played Tales of Vesperia, man, I was blown away by that game from beginning to end. From the gameplay to the story to the music to the environments to just everything about that game had me just engaged 100%. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Okay, there's this lovely guy here. And the thing is that I say that Tales of Vesperia is my favorite game of all time when I played the Xbox 360 version, which is considered by many to be like the beta version of that game. Okay, hold on, cutscene.
You see, this is why nobody likes you. A curse on you, Crash Bandicoot. A curse on you all. We shall return. Oh, forget I mentioned the riches thing, huh?
Dr. Cortex, what have you done?
Who are these evil upstarts? I've ruined the lives of so many. I can't be expected to remember them all. Such a big head. Such a tiny brain.
If we deliver him to the evil twins, perhaps they will spare us.
But they'll kill me. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Crash, I've been like a created you, nursed you, tried to destroy you. So what do you say? With my mighty intellect and your vacuous stupidity, we'll be unbeatable. This way, to the Psychotron.
Maybe this isn't the best time to talk about my thoughts on AJ because of the constant interruptions. But anyways, no, seriously. So yeah, I thought that highly of Tales of Vesperia when I played the Xbox 360 version, which again is considered by many to be like the beta version of that game because of how much content was unfinished, which then later got added to the PS3 version of the game that came out only in Japan, which is really stupid that happened, but yeah, it came out, the PS3 version came out only in Japan, and we wanted to get it, like we tried everything in our power to tell Bandai Namco, hey guys, you should release this game over here, I swear we'll buy it. We ain't lying, but they never did. They even had a Twitter once where like a fan like they were asking what games would you guys like to see over here, then a fan asked like, hey, can we see get Tales of Vesperia PS3, and they like Bandai Namco themselves replied, yeah, not that one. It was funny in a way, but also like depressing to think that that's what they think of us when it comes to Tales of Vesperia, and you know, we're actually getting it now. So yeah, the PS3 version has a lot of content added to it. Hold on.
This is the Psychotron, gateway to the infinite dimensions. Beyond our universe, somewhere between the 9th and 11th dimensions, lies the mysterious 10th dimension. And there we must go in order to confront the evil twins, steal the riches, and restore the natural order of things, with me on top. We require 6 power crystals in order to make the leap, and we have 4. Let's see. That isn't enough! All is lost, unless... Come along!
So anyways, yeah, like the PS3 version of Tales of Vesperia has like more playable characters. One of them was, you know, an important character in the story, but only playable for like 5 minutes in the Xbox 360 version. So he's fully playable now, and then another character that's completely new. There's ties with the Tales of Vesperia First Strike, like OVA that came out between the releases of the 2 versions of the game. There's like a bunch of new like dungeon areas and boss battles and new arts and attacks, and basically it's like a whole different game. And people wanted that game so badly that they actually made fans got together and they made an English patch for Tales of Vesperia on PS3. And I've been trying to install that patch like for years. But the thing is that hacking, like, in order to install it, you need to like hack into your PS3 and make it able to run homebrew stuff. And I can't. It's not possible to be done in every PS3. And my PS3 specifically is kind of finicky. It's like it's in that weird spot where like you might just be able to do it still, but it's very complicated. And yeah, like I was just struggling to get that thing to figure out, and I never was able to. Not to mention that I didn't really want to hack my. Oh.
There, to the sea, I tell you! Our salvation floats upon the briny blue! We must reach Engine's battleship, and quickly before it sets sail! But how? Think, Cortex, think!
Okay, this section actually requires a bit of concentration, so let me just wrap up my thoughts on Tales of Vesperia before we actually do this. So yeah, PS3 version, I tried, you know, the whole thing with tagging your PS3 also means that you can't go online anymore, and you can't buy games from the PlayStation Store anymore, so it was a big risk, but I was willing to take it for Tales of Vesperia, because I loved that game so much. But now I don't have to do that. Now I don't have to like risk bricking my PlayStation 3 just for one game. I can just get it on when it comes out, supposedly later this winter. And it was revealed on the Xbox, you know, the Microsoft presentation, and you know it's obviously Phil Spencer goes and says all of these games run best on Xbox One X, so you know you get it on Xbox One X to get the best experience. But no, it's coming out on all the 3 major consoles and PC. It's been confirmed that, you know, after the fact it was confirmed. Like, they didn't want to reveal that on the presentation, of course, because it was the Microsoft presentation. They didn't want to tell you, hey, it's also coming out on these other platforms. But yeah, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And it's also going to have English and Japanese voiceovers. And I'm very curious of what they're going to do with the English voiceovers, because apparently Troy Baker is going to be like impossible to get back in working with Bandai Namco, because he just doesn't do small time things anymore. He just does like union ships is what I heard he does. So there's someone else called like Matthew Mercer, I think, that seems to be taking all of his previous roles. So I'm not familiar with Matthew Mercer, but if he's gonna do a good job with Yuri Lowell, just like Troy Baker did with him, I'm all for it. Holy shit! But yeah. So with the appearance of Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, I need to readjust my streaming schedules now, because I did want to stream Tales of Vesperia at one point, of course, but I was like struggling. Like, man, should I play the Xbox 360 version, or should I like try to get the PS3 version patched and working? And I was like struggling. Like, I'm gonna need a lot of time to figure this out, but I don't need that anymore. I'm just gonna, I can just do the definitive version now, and that's the thing that I'm gonna do. So expect a stream of that game around the time it comes out, for sure. And because of that game coming out, expect another Tales of game to be played pretty soon too, so I can have it completed by the time Tales of Vesperia comes out. But anyways, let me finish this section, and then I'll tell you guys about the rest of the Microsoft announcements today. Okay. So this section right here is really freaking difficult to do, because, okay, not difficult to do, but okay, well, the freaking thing is not working. Okay, so yeah, there was a gem right there that we just missed, and it's really hard to control this. Like, really, really hard to control this. So if I want to get all the gems, I'm gonna have to come back here later on my own and retry this section. As we just had a problem here. Okay. I'm gonna have to try this on my own later if I want to get all the gems. Again, this requires concentration. I will do more H3 commentary after we're done here. But Jesus Christ. Okay. So I don't know how much left there is in this game, but probably not much. Yeah, this game again, because it was rushed, it came out. They had to cut some levels, they had to cut some boss fights, they had to cut a bunch of things, and as a result, yeah, like we're already 32% done with this game, and that was only in one stream. So, you know, not counting the 100% completion stuff, we'll be done with this game in no more than 4 streams, I can assure you. Also, I realize I'm not actually addressing the hilarity of riding Cortex as a skiboard. I probably should have mentioned that, yes. We are, in fact, riding Cortex as a skiboard. But here we have another crystal, so now we just need one more. Okay. Also, the music here is pretty cool. Actually, I have guitars for this one. Or are those guitars, or are there people actually just making noises that sound like guitars? The idea of acapellas is that there's only human voices, no instruments or anything of any sort. Okay, that is just bullshit. Game, come on. And apparently there's a bunch of gems over here, so we gotta make sure to get them. Okay, at least we got. Again, I'll try to come back here on my own to grab the remaining gems later, but I can't promise anything right now.
Ladies? Excuse me, madam. Are those real? Mother?
Okay, well that's a TNT. Okay. I did not realize those were TNTs from a distance. But we have to do this again. Well, at least we get another chance to. Okay, there we got that gem now. That's cool. Okay. That was really painful. Like, we're literally grinding on Cortex's dick. That's concerning, but still, it's okay. It's alright. He's invincible. And that's why we can't skip cutscenes in this game.
Excuse me, madam.
Unless the CG cutscenes, those we can skip.
Mother?
Okay. Don't go right. Go left. Now I know. Okay. There's another gem. I jumped, game. I followed the rules and you didn't let me get my things. Okay, whatever. Get me over this. Alright. Okay, we took damage but we didn't die. That's okay. As long as we don't... I keep missing all the lives and shit, but at least we're getting checkpoints. We activated something. Is there a gem over there? I think there might be a gem. Yes, there is. Okay, cool. Can I grind on that? Yes, I can. Okay. It looks grindable enough. Now, these are throwing the gems more often to us now. I remember particularly when I tried to complete this game, when I first played it. This is the section that made me give up on completing it, because getting the gems was just so freaking impossible. And we just missed one right there. Because okay, this is so fast paced and you don't really get... Okay, hold on.
I've never been so humiliated. No amount of treasure could ever begin to compensate.
Treasure, eh? Bonza.
Well, here's Dingodile. Anyways, Cortex, get up. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'll have to come back for that, for the gems in there later, but again, when I first played this game several years ago, that's the section that made me give up. Because I just couldn't grab the freaking gems, it was too hard. Hang over here? Nope. Okay, so... we're gonna... Okay, now we're back on solid ground and I can focus a bit better. Let's talk about the rest of the Microsoft conference. So... They started off by showing Halo Infinity, which it was just a CG trailer, so we don't really know what it's gonna be about. But I don't know, if we're looking for like the concept, it kind of looked like an open world Halo game, more or less. So yeah, again, we don't really have any information on it other than, hey, there's this new Halo game coming out. Look forward to it. We're not gonna tell you anything about it. We just want you to be excited about it. Okay. Platforming is difficult, okay? Oh, that's where it wants to go. Never mind, let me... Someone's gonna come over to this next direction then. Maybe I missed something. Maybe it's just a way back, but I'm gonna find out for myself anyways. And after the Halo trailer, they showed a freaking trailer for a new Ori game. Like, if anyone has ever played Ori and the Blind Forest, I haven't. Apparently. But yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, the main thing about that game is the freaking amazing art style, but it's also apparently, you know, a fun game. I never played it, but I do really want to. I know it's available on PC on top of Xbox One, so I'll have to get it for PC, but I don't need a PC that's strong enough to run that game at a decent resolution, because I don't think it's worth it to run that game if you can't run it at the best possible resolution, because like the whole, maybe not quite, but you know, the whole gimmick of that game is the beautiful art style. So if you're missing out on the art style, you're basically missing out on the whole game. So, you know, but let's see. So that was pretty cool. That was a nice way to start, like, after Halo, you know, not really showing us anything. Okay, this thing, thank you. So I'm looking forward to that. Shit, I messed it up. Hey. Actually got those two lives. Nice. Anyways, yeah, after Halo, there was Ori, and then yeah, a lot of the games that they did show were like, you know, typical games I'm not interested in, like your like first-person shooters and your like Forza games and your battle royales and all that stuff that I'm not particularly into. But I mean, you know, it's important that they're there. That's after all, that is, I think it's supposed to be the main Xbox audience. But they did show other stuff though. Like, I remember they showed what was the next thing they showed that was interesting? I need to pull up like a list of all the games that they did show. I remember, like, I'm not gonna be able to go in order, but they did show a new Life is Strange game, a spin-off. That was interesting. I haven't played any of the Life is Strange games, but I know a lot of people like those, so, you know, look forward to that. They showed a trailer for Fallout 76. It's apparently going to be a prequel, and I mean, I'm again not really the biggest Fallout person here. I mean, I played a little bit of Fallout 3, and if I have to be honest with you, okay, I didn't like it too much. I didn't think it was terrible, but okay, we're gonna have a problem with this box, clearly. I didn't think it was terrible, but I didn't think it was great either. Like, I didn't really see the hype for it. But they did show... Okay, this was the other thing I was trying to remember. They showed... Okay, so during the Game Awards, last year, they showed From Software released a trailer, like a teaser trailer, for something that looked kind of cryptic. Like, some people were speculating it was going to be a new Tenchu game, which I was really hoping they would be. And you know, there was a lot of strong evidence towards it, but people were also speculating it was going to be like a Bloodborne sequel or something like that, and maybe even like a Kwon game. If anyone freaking remembers Kwon, I do. I have that game, believe it or not. But in today's Microsoft presentation, they actually showed the game. It's gonna be like Sekiro. Yeah, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That's the title. And the game, they showed the game. They started with the gameplay and everything, and it looks to me like a combination of what the hell's going on here? Okay, like a combination of Tenchu and Dark Souls. That's what it looked like to me, because I say Tenchu because of the whole grappling hook the guy was doing, and the there seemed to be some semblance of stealth kills in there, but you know, Dark Souls everywhere else because of the combat system, and they seem to be advertising it as one of those like punishingly difficult games that From Software likes to make so much. I can't platform while talking. Jesus. Yeah, it looked really cool. Like, I must admit that I've never been particularly interested in... Okay, Jesus Christ. Anyways, I've never been particularly interested in the I need to focus for a moment. Never been particularly interested in the Dark Souls games. Like, I did play a little bit of Demon Souls, but other than Demon Souls, I don't really have any experience with any Dark Souls. Oh my god. Anyways, I don't have any experience with any other Dark Souls games, and yeah, I played a little bit of Bloodborne too, and yeah, it was cool but punishingly difficult, just as you would expect. And I don't know, it was just not really my thing too much. Like, I can see why people like it. I actually did enjoy myself playing some of it, but I didn't feel compelled to keep playing it afterwards, because I'm not a particularly big sucker for like punishingly difficult games, as much as we do play a couple of hard games in this channel sometimes. I was expecting more from that cutscene, but apparently not. Okay, Jesus Christ. Am I gonna explode? I'm gonna guess that's gonna explode eventually, so I'm not gonna get close to it. Yeah, so I never was very interested in any Dark Souls games. That said, I am interested in some Dark Souls-like games. Jesus Christ, I keep dying so much. Like, Neo looks kind of interesting to me. I haven't played it yet, but I do kind of want to try it out. Code Vein looks kind of interesting to me too. I know there's like 2D Dark Souls games like Salt and Sanctuary and like Dead Cells. Those were kind of interesting too, but Dark Souls itself, I don't know, just doesn't seem too interesting to me. The main one, I guess, it's Neo. That's the Dark Souls-like game that interests me the most. Until, you know, we got this trailer for Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. That looks really, really interesting to me. So I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that. But I swear I can cheese this. I swear I can cheese this. There's no way I can't. Okay, whatever. Let's do it a legitimate way then. how do I keep messing this up so much? But yeah, I'll be looking out for that one, and it seems like one thing that okay, apparently I got hit while in the cutscene. That's just unfair. Anyways, it seemed like in the cutscene, the guy was actually like in the trailer. The character like gets you know, he gets killed at some point, but then he like, gets like revived. So maybe they give you the ability to, you know, maybe that's saying that they've toned down on the ridiculous difficulty from the previous Dark Souls. So From Software's you know, streak of Dark Souls difficulty games. And I think that's cool, because I know like the Dark Souls editors just like they don't want to share Dark Souls with anyone that isn't already into the Dark Souls and likes the super punishing difficulty. And there's always that debate like, should Dark Souls have an easy mode or not? And freaking, I don't know, like, I think it's okay to have an easy difficulty on games every once in a while. Just because there's an easy difficulty doesn't mean you have to go to the easy difficulty. So, you know, that's what I think about Dark Souls having an easy difficulty or situation. Anyways, why is Cortex's head flat? Welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy, and I just put that title in there because you know, because we use Cortex's head as, you know, as a hammer and as all sorts of crazy tools so much in this game that it felt fitting for him to have a head like that. And I'm sure that wasn't the original intention of the of Naughty Dog when they created Cortex as a character, but you know, it worked out for the creators of this game. So, you know, that's cool. Anyways, but right now I'm just talking about like my thoughts on Microsoft's E3 presentation. I'm most excited for Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, but otherwise I'm also looking for other things. Again, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, that looked really cool. Ori looked really cool. I already talked about E3 and Dark Souls. Okay, so you've been here. You just haven't commented. Okay, that's fine. Are you excited for Fallout 76? I'm not really the biggest Fallout fan. Like, I played a little bit of Fallout 3, and I was like, oh, man, it's alright. But I didn't really got too into it, and I didn't even finish it. But like, I'm willing to give it a shot. You know, I'm not gonna like say it's a bad game or something just because I personally am not super interested in it. I know a lot of people are, and you know, I'm willing to be open to like new games and stuff. But yeah, I'm not like the biggest Fallout fan, so I wasn't blown away by the trailer or anything. I commented what you ready a second ago. Yeah. Okay. The sound of James is pretty cool. Yeah. Actually, yeah, the da-da-da that sounds in this game sounds kind of similar to the da-da-da that Crash makes in the first game, except, you know, not a voice, but instead like a thing, because Crash doesn't speak in this game. He has no voice, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I mean, he's technically always been a silent protagonist, just this game really sells on that idea. Anyways, let's see, I need to get over there again. So what was the next string they tweeted on Microsoft's presentation that excited me? Let's see. They had a trailer for oh yeah, they showed Devil May Cry 5. That was pretty cool. Devil May Cry, like, I've played Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, and I really like Devil May Cry 1 and 3, and I know a lot of people don't like Devil May Cry 2, but I do think it's alright. I mean, it's not the worst game I've ever played, not by a long shot. And I played Devil May Cry 4 with the intention of finishing it, but my disc kind of got scratched up at some point, so I never finished Devil May Cry 2. I mean Devil May Cry 4, I mean. I did want to, and I do have a new copy now, so maybe I'll finish that someday, or maybe I'll try to get the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, because that one has more content, so you know, we'll do that too. And then there's the DMC Devil May Cry, like the Ninja Theory reboot of the game, of the franchise. I played the demo of it. I mean, the demo was alright too. I just but yeah, I'm not like the biggest Devil May Cry fan, but I do like the games, and Devil May Cry 3 in particular, I would say, is my favorite. Yeah, Devil May Cry 5 looks pretty interesting. It looks like it's combining the art style, or the art direction at least, of Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry, like the classic Devil May Cry's, and the Ninja Theory reboot. So yeah, Dante looks like he did in the reboot, but I mean not Dante, Nero. Nero looks like he did in the reboot, like Dante did in the reboot. That's what I'm trying to say, because the protagonist of this new game is Nero, or at least it certainly looked like Nero. He didn't have a demonic arm, he had a mechanical arm, but you know, it's the same idea. So that's pretty cool. I know there's Capcom is also working on like a Resident Evil 2 remake. I'm personally more excited for that, but we haven't gotten any info on that yet. Anyways, Insane Trilogy is coming out to PC, by the way. Insane Trilogy is Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3, and the release date for Switch, Xbox One, and PC is June 29th. Ha! It's funny because, yeah, I actually played all 3 Crash Bandicoot games on stream last year, around the time when it came out on June 30th, so it's coming out almost exactly a year later on the other consoles, which is kind of interesting, but yeah, so we already played Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3, the Insane Trilogy. So you can check those out if you go to like my YouTube channel. That's like down there in the what's the name of it? The description, or not that description. The like the dashboard of my Twitch channel. Am I going the right way? Where am I supposed to be going? Over there. Okay, there's a gem here. But yeah, we played those. We had a lot of fun with those, and now I'm not gonna get the Insane Trilogy again for any of the new consoles, because I already have it on PS4. I don't need to get it again. But I am happy for, you know, all the other guys getting to play the game, and maybe even PC. Maybe I'll consider getting the PC version if they add mods to it, because Crash Bandicoot with mods sounds pretty interesting. Anyways, rat abuse. You just abuse the rat by blowing up the rat. Yeah, this game has a lot of animal abuse, but is it... Okay, if you yourself are an animal, does it still count as animal abuse? Now that's the real question. Okay, by the way, PC version is on Steam. Yep, I imagine so. Okay, hey, and the Chill Labs is in here. Hey, Chill, welcome to the stream. Okay, you've been missing my thoughts on E3, but I was just freaking out about Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition for like a good fucking 20 minutes or so, so that's been most of the stream so far. Lure engine into destroying his crow's nest, okay. So we're just having a boss fight right now, okay. So apparently I need to lure engine into doing... Hey! What? What have I got? Okay, apparently I got stuck on something. Anyways, so yeah, that's we already played Crash last year. That was pretty cool. And Crash Twinsanity is the... Oh, thanks for solving. I appreciate it, but yeah, Crash Twinsanity is the only Crash Bandicoot game that I really felt like streaming. Like, Rat of Cortex is... Alright, I guess. Not really too into it though. Can I just hit you? No, I can't. Alright. And, but yeah. And you are missing Todd Howard's shenanigans, but whatever, we can catch up. Oh, Todd Howard. Todd Howard is having some shenanigans, I guess. He's a pretty shenanigan-heavy person, so I imagine, yeah, I'll check out the Bethesda presentation later, then. I'm sure Jim Sterling will have a couple of things to say, so I'll watch that tomorrow. Anyways, by the way, you have to make engine drop TNT on the spike holder thingy. Ah, okay, that makes sense. What about Nitro Kart? Yeah, Nitro Kart is alright. But I'm just kind of unsure about streaming like racing games, because I'm not really too into racing games, and Crash Nitro Kart is I used to have it, but I don't actually have it anymore. So I'll have to, you know, if I do want to stream that game someday, I have to get it again. But it is cool. I like CTR a little better, but I do like it. Like, if you're the first streamer I've heard say Crash Nitro Kart is alright. I mean, I like Nitro. I like CTR better, but I do like Nitro Kart, and I think another reason why I like it a bit is because it was one of the 3 PS3. Okay, when I got my PS2, like back in 2004, I only had 3 games for it. I had like, yeah, I had the Spider-Man, I had Final Fantasy X, and I had Crash Nitro Kart. How did I fuck that up? Wow, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. You see, I can't play video games and stream at the same time. It's I do commentary at the same time. I suck at it, but whatever, we're having fun. That's all that matters. That was one of the first games I played. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I had Crash Nitro Kart was one of the first games I got on my PS2, so that's why I have some nostalgia for it. Like, I technically played Crash Team Racing first, but I played Crash Nitro Kart for more, because being one of the few PS2 games I had for a really long time made me appreciate, you know, I had played the game a bunch, it made me appreciate it that much more. So yeah, I wish I still had it, but I just never got around to getting it again, because when I moved here to the United States, because I'm originally from Colombia, but when I moved here to the United States, I couldn't bring all my games with me, so like I had to sacrifice some games, and I had to sacrifice Nitro Kart, but yeah. Okay. Anyways, and then there's Crash Tag Team Racing. I haven't played that one, so I know some people like it, some people don't like it. I don't have an opinion on it, but I don't want to judge games until I've played them, so yeah, there's that. Anyways. Oh, yeah, this section. Okay, I forgot this happened immediately after the fucking end. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I know there's things happening in the chat right now, but okay. While this cutscene is happening, okay. Speaking of racing, I hear Sega just gave up on the notion of an All-Stars Racers 2 and just making a new one with Sonic characters only. Yeah, Sonic Team Racing, I think is what it's called. Something like that. Let me just catch up on the chat real quick. Yeah, I kind of wish it was Sonic All-Stars Racing rather than just Sonic Racing, but whatever. I mean, if it's alright, it's alright. That's all that matters. But screw the multi-port on PS1. Yeah, I never had one of those, but fair enough. Also, since when is Engine blonde? Or is that just like a rocket coming out of his like forehead? That's weird. Anyways, Tag Team Racing was fun, yes, but not okay. Ah, okay, I see. How many Crash races have there been? I had no idea. There's at least 3, and that's if you're not counting the mobile Crash racing games. Because there's a few. I think there's like 1 or 2 Crash racing games on mobile devices, and they're not good, from what I hear. Yeah, I think like the last Crash Bandicoot game to have come out before the Insane Trilogy was like Crash Nitro Kart 2 or something like that for mobile devices, and it had like this panda character, and that was the only interesting thing about it. Anyways, in the Japanese version of this game, the Fat Walrus doesn't chase you. What, really? That's interesting. So they just like took out a section of the game. Okay. Rocket out of his forehead. Crash Nitro Kart 2, the Cash Grab Disappointment sequel of my childhood. Yeah. Yeah, I've never been interested in mobile gaming, and just putting a childhood character on it is not gonna make me like it better. Okay, this is really difficult. Aye. Okay, I missed a life. That's okay. We don't need to grab... Okay, there is so much chaos in this. Alright. Anyways, what were we talking about? Yeah, so yeah, Twinsanity is the only other Crash game I'm interested in streaming. It's not the only other Crash game I like, but it is the only Crash game, only other Crash game I'm interested in streaming, unless they actually make a new Crash Bandicoot game, which is entirely possible. Oh my god! At least you can get the gem again. Yeah. Which, anyways, it is entirely possible that they make a new Crash game, because they are, they're making the Spyro Reignited trilogy. That's coming out later this year in September. Actually, it's coming out, I think, on the week of my birthday. So, okay. I'm having issues with this thing. But yeah, Spyro Reignited is coming out on the day of my birthday. Not the day, but the week of my birthday. And on this channel, we've played Spyro 1 and 2, but we haven't played Spyro 3 yet. So my plan is to play Spyro 3 on the Reignited trilogy when that comes out. Okay, I missed the gem again. Holy! I'll come back for that gem later. Can't be ours to doing this right now. Okay, how do you not break boxes by walking on them? Alright, whatever. This is a really awkward chasing, like... It's technically not as... Okay, I somehow got caught still. Jesus Christ. Okay. Food for my pot, the walrus says. Spyro anti-piracy, search for it. It's cool. Ah, okay. Anyway, I'll look for that later. What the creators do. Let's see. But as far as Spyro games goes, similar to Crash, there's only like one more. I keep missing that game. Holy shit. Okay. Similar to Crash, there's only one more Spyro game I care about streaming besides the original trilogy, and that one's in an even more awkward situation than Twinsanity, because the only other Spyro game I like enough to stream is Spyro, The Legend of Spyro 3, Dawn of the Dragon. And I don't know, I think that game plays the best of the Legend of Spyro trilogy, but the thing is that those Spyro games are very story heavy. I mean, what you actually think of the story is, depending on you, but the point is, you're supposed to kind of play those games one after the other to understand the whole story, and I don't really care for the first two games too much, gameplay-wise at least, but Dawn of the Dragon actually plays pretty cool, so I'll have to think about that one. Maybe I'll, like, just stream that game one day, and be like, hey, you want to see the rest of the story? Here's a YouTube video showing you the rest of the story up until this point. Sorry, because I don't actually have the games to stream anymore. But yeah, or maybe I just won't stream it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, so that's the Spyro situation. But anyways, back to Microsoft E3 presentation. What else did they show? They showed Dying Light 2. Oh, that's kind of cool. I never get to play Dying Light. Okay, hold on.
The rats are leaving the sinking ship. Tell us where the treasure is, and we'll let you go.
Silence! Looks like we'll have to wring it out of him. Embryo, get changed.
Okay, hold on. This game does not give you time. Does not give me time to get back in the game once the cutscene ends, because it is instantly. But anyways, so apparently you know about the Black Desert MMO. Can you tell me more? Black Desert. It's an MMO. It's a Korean MMO, because you know most MMOs are from South Korea. Apparently that's just an endless hole I wasn't aware of.
The rats are leaving the sinking
Okay, 3 boss fights in one sitting. Yep, okay, I had no idea Brio did that. Yeah, he
Tell us where the
was like the
treasure
first
is,
game,
and
but
we'll
he looks different in the
let you
first
go.
game. But anyways, Black Desert. I remember like the main selling point of that game back when I was seeing it is that first of all, it had really pretty graphics, and second, the character customization. You know, when you start the game and you create your character, it is deep. It has really deep character customization. Like you can change your characters like individual, you know, not just their nose and their okay, that's just unfair. Yeah, not just their nose and their eyes and whatever like normal MMOs do, but like you can, like there's actually like a chart and like different sections of the character's face that you can individually customize, and it's ridiculous how much they put in the character creation of that game. So you know it's a very pretty game with a very in-depth character customization for anyone who's like cosmetic savvy. That's the game for you right there. Okay, there's also now as far as gameplay goes, I can't really tell you much about it because I don't remember too much. Yeah, individual nose hairs. That sounds like something Black Desert would do. But we did see some gameplay on the E3 presentation, and it's, you know, it's definitely an MMO, but it seems very action-packed, as a lot of MMOs tend to be nowadays. Which is fine. I like my action-packed MMOs. But the other thing about it is that, well, actually, no, I can't remember all the details from Black Desert back when I was seeing it, but again, it was one of the more highly rated games, like MMOs from its time. Okay.
To the Psychotron!
Yeah, not just another World of Warcraft clone. Yeah, no, it is definitely much more than a World of Warcraft clone. It is its own game. Now, being as high budget as it is, I don't know if it's gonna be free to play. I wouldn't actually expect it to be, but it certainly can be. I don't know. Actually, is it free to play in Korea? I wouldn't think so, actually. Can we go in here now? Actually, okay, that's usually the big thing that stops me from trying new MMOs, the feeling of I already played this before. Yeah, with how many MMOs come out in Korea too, it's understandable. There are far too many MMOs from Korea, and it's hard to know when it's going to be a brand new experience and when it's going to be so extremely basic. Can I go in here yet? Apparently not. Okay, I'll be able to come over here eventually then. But yeah, so Black Desert looks pretty cool. Now, of course, it's coming out on Xbox One X, obviously, and PC. And being as high-end as it is, you're gonna need a beefy computer to play that game. Okay.
You monster! Let my brother go!
My crystals! Ruined! Thanks to Perky here. It must be repaired, and only one person can help. My niece, Nina Cortex. Isn't she delightful? Obviously, I've made a few modifications here and there. Quickly, to my private dirigible! Set a course for Madame Amberley's Academy of Evil! Come along!
Well, hi Coco. You're in a bit of a predict.
What have I got?
I'm sorry, is Coco an enemy? Is Coco a fucking villain? What just happened? Why? Okay, do I have to watch this cutscene again? Yeah, are we seriously having the same issues from the stream last time? God damn, okay, where is she now? She's not even here. Fine, whatever. Fucking hell. Cortex, what are you doing? Get moving. Jesus. Okay, yeah. Crash's own sister is more detrimental to him than his arch nemesis. Okay, whatever, let's just go. Is this where Nina comes from? Yes, it is. If you're somewhat familiar with Crash Bandicoot lore, I'm sure you've heard of Nina. She's a fairly popular character once she got introduced, and we get to meet her here, and we'll actually get to play as her for a little bit. So yeah, the next section that's coming up is definitely one of the more interesting ones from this entire game, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay.
I love my airship. It's the only way to fly.
Hey, so this is how the rich and the ugly fly.
Oh, stewardess, may I have another bag of those spicy peanuts?
I will.
Boring.
I shall crush you like a puny runt you are. You are nothing to me, for I am the great and all-powerful neo-cortex. You infantile vermin! How dare you mock manhandle and manipulate me? Rest assured, I will take my terrible vengeance upon...
Yeah, whatever. Skip to the good bit.
What have I got?
Okay. Fucking Cortex's fast speaking was kind of funny, but I also couldn't hear what he was saying. I don't know why the CG cutscenes are so much quieter than the normal cutscenes. Also, we actually get to play as Cortex right now. Okay. That's kind of cool, yeah. Lesson learned, if an NPC isn't moving at all, avoid them at all costs. Yep, sounds like the logical thing to do. Presence, perform a radical blast jump. Wow, okay. Ow. Well, okay. Why does it have to load again? What? Game, why are you loading? Can you just do the thing you always do and instantly reload it? It kicks me all the way back here. What? Game, come on. Hey. Okay. Anyways, let's see. So what else happened at Microsoft's E3 presentation? I feel like I'm missing something important. Oh yeah, that freaking like... Yeah, I did die, but that freaking like Jump Force. It's like this anime crossover action game that they're making. Okay. And it has like, you know, Dragon Ball characters and One Piece characters and Naruto characters and like Death Note 2. It's interesting. Okay, apparently we're done here. What? We're just here. Okay, we just appear here. I was expecting a transition game, not just, hey, you're here now. When did that happen? Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, the extremely specific anime crossover game. If it plays like a regular 2.5D fighting game, I ain't interested. It's probably gonna play like... Okay, have you ever heard of J-Star's Victory Versus? It's probably gonna play like that game. That game is also... It's pretty much... That game is pretty much the prequel to Jump Force. It is also an anime crossover fighting game, which is not 2.5D, it's actually full-on 3D. Like, pretty much every licensed fighting game that Bandai Namco makes. Okay, I gotta... There's gotta be an easier way to do that. Oh, okay, here it is. Let's see. There we go. But yeah, it's probably gonna play that. It's got really nice graphics, and by really nice graphics I mean it has really freaking realistic graphics. Like I wouldn't expect an anime game to look so photorealistic. But sure, whatever. That's what they want to go for. Joestar's Victory Versus. Nope. No. Okay. Just J-Stars. Because you know Jump magazine. So the J stands for Jump. But it is very likely that you know at least one of the JoJo characters will be in there. Probably Joseph Joestar or Jotaro Joestar might be even more likely. Now I think about it. But yeah, I almost thought it was an Akira game at first. Now that would have been interesting, an Akira game. I mean, we did get a Ghost in the Shell movie. Just like, was it last year or earlier this year? Well, either way, there was a Ghost in the Shell movie not too long ago, so an Akira game might not be too out of place either. Yeah, that looked interesting, but at the same time, I've already seen enough of licensed shonen-based fighting games from Bandai Namco.
Ah, yes, the old alma mater. As a former student myself, I'm well acquainted with the many secrets this institution holds.
Well, I guess we're not getting Cortex back yet. Okay, but anyways. Okay, I was actually concerned if I could even go in the water or not. I must admit, this game has given me trust issues. Okay. Anyways, Jump Force. What else got announced? There was this like Legend of Zelda looking game where you play as like a little fox character, and yeah, that looks kind of cute. That looks kind of cool. Nothing particularly special, but it was there. They announced 3 different Gears of War games. I guess that's worth mentioning. Whoa! By Cortex, yeah, it's fair enough. Yeah, but they announced 3 different Gears of War games, and they bamboozled that 2 times. So, like, the first game was Funko Pop Gears. So, like Gears of War, but with Funko Pop models, which is all kinds of weird. I mean, I do have 2 Funko Pops on me, one of Crash Bandicoot and the other one of Vegeta, but I don't know about an actual game based on those things. That seems a little extreme. So yeah, they bamboozled us with that, thinking it was gonna be like a brand new, real Gears of War game. But no. Then they announced Gears Tactics, which is like Halo Wars, but with Gears of Wars instead. So basically the XCOM with Gears of War characters. So you know, for anyone that likes XCOM and those kind of games, there you go. That might be more interesting for you. Yeah, the Funko Pop thing was also a mobile game, so even less of a reason to be interested. But yeah, so you know, after Funko, they made something we're gonna get a real Gears game, and then they showed Tactics, which, you know, I mean, that's much better, but it's still not like the best possible outcome, I guess. And then after that, they showed the real Gears of War game, Gears of War 5. That I haven't played any Gears of War games, but you know, Gears of War 5 look kind of interesting. It seems to be going like the God of War route, where like the first game, I'm not sure how story heavy Gears of War has ever been. It looked very it looks like a very macho man, shoot guns and explosions and shit sort of franchise, so I'm not sure if they've ever been particularly story heavy. But Gears of War 5 looks very, very story heavy. So maybe that's why I say they may be taking the God of War route, Sony making it a much more story-driven game. But I don't know for sure. What did you think of Microsoft's spiel about the future of AI? I didn't even understand what they were talking about. Like, they were just talking about like AI is becoming smarter, and I was like, okay, cool, I guess. No idea what you're doing there. Now the Xbox Game Pass deal, like where you get where you just pay for a service and you get games for free as long as you keep paying for that service. Now that seemed pretty cool. They advertise the heck out of that. But anyways, without context, those Gears cutscenes were extremely stupid and confusing. They pretty much just throw you in there with those cutscenes. So if you're not interested in Gears of War in any way, shape, or form, then I can see why those cutscenes would just be weird for you. Okay. What else? We did get okay, how did we not get that? Okay, there we go. I actually have to hit the switch with Cortex. He can't just go and activate the switch himself. That is dumb. Okay. Yeah, now personally I'm not like super interested in Gears of War. This is the stupidest thing. Okay, Cortex, please. This is gonna be a problem. Maybe we can do something else first. There's the pipes to flush Cortex to the sewers. Wow. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I'm not super interested in Gears of War, but again, I'm willing to give it a shot, I guess. If it turns out to be kind of interesting later. I swear I can hit this switch. Or maybe you can't. Okay, whatever, let's just move on.
I'm stuck! The greatest evil scientist in the world! Stuck in a pipe. How could things get any worse?
You brought that on yourself, Cortex. You brought that. Okay, the second part you brought purely on yourself. Maybe I can actually throw him now. But yeah, I'm willing to give Gears of War a shot. Ow! You can't fuck Cortex up anymore. That's gonna be problematic. And we have to watch this cutscene every time.
the greatest evil scientist in the world!
Ay, ay, ay.
Stuck in a pipe. How could things get any worse?
Let me think of what other games they announced. Oh yeah, Cuphead is getting some DLC. It's gonna be called like Cuphead in the Delicious Last Course. And it's gonna add like a new island with obviously new boss fights. And the Elder Chalice girl, she's gonna become a playable character. So I'm gonna guess that means that they're actually gonna give you the option to switch between Cuphead, Mockman, and Miss Alice. So that's kind of cool. And she also like double jumps at the end of the trailer, so that's gonna be, maybe she's got like her own ability or something. I have no idea, but either way, it's interesting, and I'll definitely be looking forward to that because I do have Cuphead, and I haven't played it. We might play that game on stream someday too, and yeah, DLC for it I can definitely get. That's not a problem. Obviously, some people were thinking maybe it was a sequel, but nah, there's no way they can have a sequel ready yet like that. Cuphead, being a short game and all, it took 5 years to make just because of how much effort it requires to make all of the art for it and all the music and everything. So yeah, the fact that we're even getting a DLC with a brand new island and everything, well, at least I got the freaking checkpoint right before he died. Yeah, that's impressive on its own. So congratulations to Studio MDHR for working so hard and having such a great game. But that will be coming out like later this year, I think. So you know, I'll be looking forward to that when it comes out. And they must have announced something else that I can't remember right now. I guess we have to do something before we send Cortex down there. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And there must have been some other game they announced that I can't remember right now. In fact, hold on. Let me just real quickly check my like news website that I use to. Yeah, let me just check if I forgot something. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of like Bethesda news right now, but hold on. 5. Okay, 1 second. Okay, yeah, that's. I was forgetting something. The other thing they announced was a Battletoads, like a new Battletoads game that's gonna be coming out. So that's interesting. It's also gonna be fully hand-drawn and everything, just like the first game. So you know, it's I've never played the original Battletoads, but I am interested in what that this new game will be looking like. You know, like full on like custom made 2D art. You know, that's pretty good. Like that's always something to come. Even when an indie game like doesn't get the gameplay right or anything like that, but they do at least try to make like custom 2D art. That's commendable, because I can tell you, as someone who does draw, I can tell you that making custom 2D art is a difficult process. Oh, here we got Cortex back normally. Okay, but you know, I'll be looking forward to that. We didn't actually get to see any of it. Like, there was a little bit of like a cartoony thing going on, but not much. So we don't have much information on that. But it'll be interesting when it does come out eventually. I'm sure. And we also got a trailer. like this one kind of felt like Microsoft was just like kind of shoving it in our faces. Hey, we have JRPGs too. So they showed a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, and like it was focused on Frozen. You know, because Frozen is gonna be a word in the new game, and Elsa was there, and all sorts of great things. And at the end of the trailer, there was some pretty interesting things happening that I won't discuss here for anyone who wants to see the trailer themselves. But still, but yeah. So they showed Kingdom Hearts 3, and I must say I am pretty okay, back when they first revealed Kingdom Hearts 3, like back in 2012 or something. Back then, I was like super into Kingdom Hearts still. Like that was back when I still considered Kingdom Hearts 2 to be like my favorite game of all time. And oh, let me get some water. Okay. And you know, we'd been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 for so long, and we were hoping for something, and then they showed it. And you know, like the audience went insane, and I went insane too. And you know, it was a crazy time. But as time went by, I kind of started losing interest in Kingdom Hearts. I guess it just like there are too many games, too many confusing things within the games, and you know, it just kind of became something I wasn't looking forward to too much. But I was still interested in it, and with the recent trailers that they've released for Kingdom Hearts 3, I must say that I am pretty interested, pretty excited for it, because it looks like it's gonna be the most fun. What? Okay, apparently Cortex. Okay, Jesus Christ, this game just fucks me over so much. Anyways, yeah, the thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 is that it looks like it's gonna be the most fun Kingdom Hearts game to date. Like every trailer shows something that just looks fun. You know, for how you interact with the Disney characters or the worlds themselves, and everything about it is shaping up to be like, regardless of how complicated or interesting the story turns out to be, they are certainly making sure that Kingdom Hearts 3 looks fun. And yeah, that's why I'm most excited about it, because again, Kingdom Hearts game have always been pretty fun, but Kingdom Hearts 3 just looks like the most fun. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But I think that's about it for the Microsoft presentation. Like obviously they showed more games. Like they showed like Battlegrounds, Battlegrounds, and like they showed a little bit of Battlefield 5, I guess, and The Division 2, which had one of those like cringe-worthy pretend communication voice acting that Ubisoft loves to do so much. Those just give me a fucking aneurysm. I hate those things. But whatever, didn't play The Division 1 because I wasn't interested in it, and I'm not gonna be interested in The Division 2. They're not my kind of games. Okay, apparently I died at some point. Let's see. Yeah, they showed, like they made a big deal about Forza Horizon 4, which is the new Forza game that's gonna be coming out. Like it's open world and you get to play with a bunch of other people, and I guess it looks cool. I guess. Again, it's just a racing game. I'm not particularly interested in it. So, but yeah, overall, I must say that I was very, very impressed with Microsoft's E3 presentation this year. It had a lot of games that I wasn't expecting them to put up. And well, that's just unfortunate. There were a lot of games that I wasn't expecting them to show. And it's important to keep in mind that they did show a lot of exclusives, but they also showed a lot of just world premieres, like the Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition trailer was a world premiere, not an exclusive. But it's yeah, I think that's why I like the presentation so much, because even though it was the Xbox presentation, they showed a lot of games that will be coming out to things besides Xbox, and those games, well, okay, I guess I think I see where I messed up. But anyway, yeah, those games are the ones that get most of my attention, because I don't have an Xbox One, and I don't really intend on getting one. But it's still, you know, I can see that Microsoft is trying. Unfortunately, they don't really quite have it down yet, but I can tell that Microsoft is definitely trying to have a competent console in the market. Like, they're still getting massively beaten by both Nintendo and PlayStation. But they're definitely trying, and I can comment that. Like, I'm still not interested in an Xbox One X, but I wouldn't be against the idea of getting an Xbox One, or I mean an Xbox One in general, be it One X, One S, or just an Xbox One. But yeah, there's just not enough games. Like, despite how impressive the E3 presentation was, there's still just not enough games for me personally to care about it too much. Let's see. But yeah, now we're currently currently is Bethesda's presentation is happening, and like before starting the stream, I did say that they were making like some Rage 2 stuff. Again, I didn't watch the presentation, but some friends on Facebook were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Rage 2, that's fine, and I'm sure they'll have plenty to talk about Fallout 76 and whatever. I think there's like a new Doom game coming out. I think they advertised that too. And you know, it's Bethesda. Like, they do make some cool games. Funny enough, like their biggest franchises, you know, Fallout and The Elder Scrolls, they don't really interest me too much. I mean, again, I don't have anything against them, and I haven't really played them much, but they don't interest me too much. And I'm personally more intrigued by like Dishonored and like Wolfenstein, you know, those games. The ones that are technically less ambitious but still pretty cool. Yeah, those were nice. Those are what I'm interested in from Bethesda. Okay, let's see. Tomb Raider, this time let's not explore themes of rape and abuse. Yeah, they did show a new trailer for Tomb Raider Shadow of the Tomb Raider is what it's called. Okay, I didn't know you could write on those. This changes things. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, anyways, I do want to play the previous two Tomb Raider games, the ones that came out, you know, focusing on the reboot of Tomb Raider. But I haven't. I want to, but I haven't. But again, we'll see what they do with those. Let me just see where Cortex is right now. Okay, he's over there, being flung around all over the place. Okay, I guess we're going this way now. But yeah, I am interested in the Tomb Raider games. Well, okay, the reboot Tomb Raider games. Classic Tomb Raider, not so much. Like, I played a little bit of Tomb Raider, but I Oh, I don't care. Like, I played a little bit of Tomb Raider 1, like the original PS1 Tomb Raider 1, and eventually I just had to stop because the controls were too clunky. And Tomb Raider 2 and the other games definitely did improve, but I guess they didn't improve enough for me. Like, I might be interested in trying Tomb Raider Legends, but the PS1 Tomb Raider games, I'm not even gonna try those. I thought it was called TCMB Raider. That would be kind of funny. Oh, there's Dingodile. Okay, this boss fight, very interesting because of a certain noise that we're gonna be hearing throughout this boss fight. So get your earphones or headphones ready, because there's some Dingodile becomes very interesting in this game.
How's the ain't it? Rumor is you two chums have got your mitts in some treasure. And I want a piece of that pie.
I have no idea what you just said.
Okay. Anyways, just kind of need to remember. Oh yeah, so yeah, Dingodile. It's again, he is a dingo and a crocodile. But I guess they also wanted to make him seem like a hog. So he makes all this like pig noises. And I don't know, it's creepy. Like, I will admit, I'm a little bit creeped out by Dingodile in this game because of the freaking strange noises he makes. But you know, I guess it's kind of hard to hear right now, but okay. Let's see. Yeah, he makes a lot of pig noises, and it's just the echoing of them with the with all the fire going around, and this music in particular feels kind of creepy to me, at least. And okay, did your AI broke, Dingodile? Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see. Ow. I was expecting him to shoot so fast. Okay, and here I thought you were just going to make fun of his accent. No, it's... his accent is actually, I would argue, less underwhelming than it's ever been. It's this pig, like, hawk noises that he keeps making. Those are terrifying. Okay. Anyways, yeah, the boss fight itself, if it isn't too difficult, you just need to watch out for when he does those, like blaster thingies that he does. Okay. Alright, but yeah, it's doable enough. I think I still like Crash Bandicoot 3's boss fight of Dingodile better, but I'm not gonna write this one off. This one's pretty good. Okay. Let's see. It's definitely the most epic Dingodile boss fight, I would say. Despite the diamond ice things from Crash Bandicoot 3, this is still pretty good. Okay. Yeah, well, you can't get too close to him, or the thing will do all sorts of crazy things. Okay, one more hit and we're good. This flamethrower seems very overpowered. Blizzard, please nerf. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a flamethrower character in Overwatch yet. But I guess maybe they just don't want to make it too obvious that they would be trying to be like the Pyro. But I mean, Paladins has a flamethrower character in the form of both Fernando and Moji. They're both flamethrowers, so look, flamethrowers are okay. Is it to okay. Okay, that's different. He's doing like every single attack he has right now. Oh, this should do it. So, boom, there you go. Okay, I was expecting voice acting, but apparently I was mistaken. Let me get that checkpoint before I go do anything stupid. Here we got doors. But I can't go into any of them. We've been recording for an hour and a half. That's not too bad. Okay. Alfonso's flamethrower was weak as hell last time I checked, yeah. Fernando's, you mean. But, I think he got a buff. So maybe he does a bit more damage now. But, I don't know. I played him for a little bit at first just to get familiar with him, but, I didn't really actually, you know, try him out too much. But anyways, it's okay. Let's see. Oh, we're back here. I guess this is open now. Anything else around here? Yeah, there's some lives here. Hold on. Yeah, I remember this particular area being like mid to late game. Like, yeah, we're 57% done with this game. We're already more than halfway through here. More than halfway done here, I mean. And yeah, I made a huge mistake thinking that he'd play like Reinhardt first time I played Paladins. Yeah, he's got Reinhardt's shield, but he does not play like Reinhardt at all. He's got one of Reinhardt's gimmick, but that's about it. If you want the real Reinhardt from Paladins, you gotta go for what's his name? And what's his name? Khan, yeah. Khan, he's the real Reinhardt of Paladins. Okay. Anyways. Let's see, and they did just add a new character called Furia. She's a healer that can do a lot of damage to the enemy team, so she's a very offensive healer. And she can also do a lot of healing. She just generally seems overpowered. But I am interested in playing her when she comes out. She already came out on PC, but she's be coming out on console like this week. So you know, I'll be looking forward to that. Anyways, was the guy that has an auto-res ultimate? Was he the guy? No. The Khan was like the was the one that had a shield and he like threw people around, and he was like this big dude in like red armor. Yeah, that was Khan. The one you're thinking about is Terminus, the one I fucking hate. We're gonna have a freaking stealth section again. I think we are. Let's see. Apparently he can see me all the way from over there with that tiny flashlight. Okay. I'm not sure what this game has with stealth sections, but it has a few of them. Okay. There we go. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I can't seem to remember Khan at all. If you remember it from my Paladin stream, he was in the first game we got to see him. He was that one guy that just kept running towards the enemy team instead of towards the point, and I was trying to heal him and it was just not working out for me. Okay. Not sure how I feel about the chipmunks on the vocals for this music. Yeah, they're there, I guess. Anyways, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to see Nina soon enough, so if you wanna meet her, apparently there was a hole there. Apparently there was a hole there. It's really dark, I can't see. I'm sorry. I guess I should have been wearing night goggles while playing this game. Jesus Christ, didn't realize we were still playing Fatal Frame. Okay, come on. Alright, we're gonna have a problem here. Alright, let me just grab my TV remote and just bump up the brightness, like all, like as high as I have to have it when I'm playing Fatal Frame, apparently. I don't know what, am I just becoming unable to see lately? Well, not unable to see, but you know, I seem to be having a harder time noticing details. Okay, now I can see. I remember we had the same issue in the previous stream, but there was this one section that was just really, really dark. Okay. Maybe they did this intentionally. Alright, I'm gonna keep the brightness up like this for a while. Okay, there's another guy. Okay. Let's see. Anyways, yeah, Bethesda's presentation, I think it might have been... Okay, Bethesda's presentation probably ended now, actually, now that I think about it. It started at 9:30 Eastern Time, and I wouldn't expect it to have gone for longer than an hour and a half, so it probably ended at about 11. But, yeah, tomorrow there's like 4 presentations happening. We have Ubisoft, we have... Okay, I think we start off with Square Enix, then Ubisoft, then like a PC gaming presentation, and then the big one that's happening tomorrow is Sony. So I'll definitely be looking forward to that one. We'll see what they announce. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they actually have new games this year, and it's not just the same games from 2016. I would highly appreciate that, because they did that last year. Last year's E3 presentation was just 2016's E3's presentation, but with different, same games, different trailers. That's not okay, Sony. Don't do that again. So they better not fuck it up like that this time, or people are gonna start calling them out on it. And then finally on Tuesday, what's the name of it? Nintendo is gonna be having the presentation, which I'm unfortunately gonna have to miss because I have to work that day, and I start working like an hour after the presentation starts, so I can't like watch a little. I might be able to watch like a little bit of the presentation, and then catch the rest later on, like my break. But that's the best I can do. I can't actually watch the whole presentation in one sitting. But I am definitely very looking forward to it, so... You know. Okay, apparently there was, like, acid there. I didn't realize that. Okay. Anyways. So, Sushi Striker is now available on the Nintendo eShop. You know, that new IP that looks like a cheap... Cute Fest mobile. Cutesy mobile game. It's also $50. Yeah, I've seen Sushi Striker. I don't know why they're advertising that game so much. It does not look impressive in any way, shape, or form. Like it feels like some indie dev studios like desperate attempt to get their game out there. They're just like begging Nintendo to advertise their games, and they actually listened. So whatever. Oh, this shit's rising. Okay, hold on. I didn't even realize. You gotta move. But that's not how you move. Okay, try again. Let me see if I can get up on this. Okay, let's see. Gonna be one of those sections where I can't focus. Okay. Well, I can focus, but I need to focus. Okay, alright, let's see. Okay. I'll talk about more Sushi Striker later. Okay, I don't really want to, but you know, whatever. Alright, hold on. I hope I haven't missed any gems yet. Okay, good thing I haven't. Hey! I'm surprised I'm actually able to do this. Alright, let's see. Okay, Okay, I need to focus right now. Let's see. What's done here? Okay. Do you know what? One thing I do really hope that Sony will have in this year's presentation, some information on the new medieval game that's gonna be coming out. That'd be nice to see. Okay. I get the impression that they want it to be the next Splatoon ARMS. Freaking Sushi Striker as the next. Oh, that would be embarrassing, honestly. I'm looking at some of the newest garbage on the eShop right now. Yeah, I feel like the eShop is starting to get a little bit lower quality as compared to how it might have been at some. Okay, but the camera just didn't cooperate. What the hell was that? Okay. Anyways. Let's see. One is a pseudo-talk game involving a Japanese supermodel. That sounds weird. Why does the camera do that? Okay, what? Camera, I need you to stop. Seriously. No more. No more of this. There. Is it really so hard? Jesus. Can I just... Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. But still, I feel like I could jump that. Alright. Okay. Oh, we got a crystal too. Should I risk it? I'm already risking anyway, that's okay. Alright. Oh my god, the description is super weird. Oh, hit me up, let's see what that description is gonna be all about. Okay, hold on.
I'll take it from here. Get back to the airship. Make sure its mooring ropes are secure. What have we got?
I don't think Crash has any idea what you just told him, Cortex. Okay. Press square to rapid fire, I know that. Okay. Let's see. Are we gonna have a chase sequence? Yeah, we're gonna have a chase sequence. Okay, at least I can get rid of these things. Ow. Okay, I think we should just continuously keep rapid firing. Use the shoulder buttons to strafe sideways. Alright, cool. Aye, aye, aye. Okay, very well running to use your head. Alright, cool. This is a really awkward section. Okay. Alright. Roman pseudo-talk game in this work, fetish cosplayer Eri Kitami is a welcome Otiyuki vlog. Please tell her with hyper deadly tension. What? I only understood the last word of that. Only on Nintendo. Wow, that is weird. That's a game on the Nintendo eShop, ladies and gentlemen. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, they're saying that the Nintendo eShop is dropping quality, and I can see why people say that. There are some questionable things in their place right now. Okay. Let's see, I guess I can just keep... Okay, good, I have 99 bullets now. Let's see, just give me a checkpoint. And... Okay, I was trying to shoot the boxes, but I guess it didn't work. I almost wish I could stream this for a laugh, but it almost certainly get me banned. Yeah, that is entirely possible. Yeah, with a game like that, I mean, I guess it's worth checking if Twitch has banned that game, because if it's not on their banned list, then technically you should be okay, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's not worth risking it. Okay. Am I supposed to do something about this guy? Ow. Okay, whatever. There's a new Shaq Fu on these. Oh yeah, Shaq Fu... whatever its face is. Yeah, that game came out. It's been advertised for a while. And I guess they finally Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess they finally finished it, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I saw someone playing it, and it doesn't look terrible. Like, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look terrible either. So, you know, there's that. I guess if you really want to try like a freaking action game or something. Alright. Am I supposed to hit this thing or something? Ah, okay, that's what I was supposed to do. Didn't realize. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I don't even know what the new Shaq Fu's name is. Like the new Shaq Fu game. Hold on. Probably something like Shaq Fu Fist of Fu or something like that. Maybe, I don't even know. I'm gonna guess that's why it's called The Legend Reborn. That's what it's not Shaq Fu the Fist of Fu, no. Okay, it's Shaq Fu the Legend Reborn. Alright. I mean, I guess that would be like funny to stream for a laugh, but I don't imagine Shaq Fu being particularly impressive. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. Yeah, checkpoint. Okay. Okay, now I just need to go over there, grab that gem, because I feel like as soon as I step on this thing, it's gonna shoot me upwards. Yes, it is. Okay, that's on fire back there. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, soon enough we'll get to see Nina. I know we will. Let's see. I'm also interested. Well, yeah. From E3, I don't know what to expect from Sony's presentation. Like, there's some things I hope. Maybe, again, we were supposed to get an announcement on Resident Evil 2's remake soon. So hopefully the Sony presentation will have something about that. Otherwise, though, again, I hope we get some medieval information. I hope we get to see a trailer for, like a new trailer for Spyro Reignited, just for building up hype. And of course, I messed that up again too. Ay. And what's the other thing? I know they're gonna show some stuff for Days Gone, and I think they announced that's coming out like February of next year. So that's cool. Whatever. I'm really interested in Ghost of Tsushima, because that game is made by Sucker Punch, and I freaking love Sucker Punch. Like that was the whole appeal of that game when we got a trailer for it on like the PlayStation Experience last year. Like at first it just looked like a normal, you know, like cool Sony game, maybe story driven or whatever. But at the end of the trailer, when they showed Sucker Punch's logo, that's when people freaked out, because Sucker Punch, as far as I'm aware, Sucker Punch has never made a game that isn't great. Like, they made the first 3 Sly Cooper games, and they made all the Infamous games, and now they're making this thing. So, and Every single game that I just listed, I fucking love. All of them. We haven't played any of them on this channel, but we definitely will play pretty much every single game I just listed. So I have a very high trust on Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima, whatever you want to say. Okay. Jesus Christ, okay, this is just hectic. My god. Okay, hold on. Anyways, okay, hold on. Oh, one more thing. There is what appears to be an RPG Maker game with black and white stickman graphics on the eShop. I wish I was making this up. Actually, it might be more like a South Park. The Fractured But Whole style RPG. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, cool, I guess. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Okay. Anyways, I mean, it's cool. If it's actually a good game, that's what I'm trying to say. But I guess I'll check it out later. Okay, that's why then this when things go downhill. Okay. Hey, Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I think they just want me to shoot continuously without ever stopping. That's what they want me to do in this section. Okay. Yeah, this is working out much better. Let's see. Oh crap, a lot of ammo. Actually, there's ammo over there. Hold on, let me pick that up. Alright, there we go. Now we can actually defend ourselves. So we need to. Oh, we're almost done here. Now, we still have a section here. Okay. This is starting to get a little bit mundane, I must admit. Alright. Ow. Okay, but anyways, that's some of the hopes I have for Sony. I guess you know, a new game. You know, a new. They're probably going to let, I don't know, at least one new game. You know, but you know, one new like high budget game as Sony tends to do. But I know for a fact, and this is because Sony has been doing this way too often lately. I know for a fact they're going to put way too much emphasis on PlayStation VR. And I hate that, because I mean, I get that Sony really believes in PlayStation VR. But man, I don't understand the aggressive advertising that they feel like they need to do for that thing. It's just like every E3 has had, like, since the concept, since PlayStation VR came to be, has had. Okay,
Nina, and don't fear the night with its long claws that scratch and its sharp teeth that bite. Under the covers, there's no need to hide, for your uncle's a monster, and he's on your side! Nina, my adorable young niece. My, you're getting big and sneaky. Put her there, little lady. I see they need some adjustment. Let me take a look. Okay, young lady, let's see what you've learned.
Okay, well, here's Nina. She also gets a full, like, metal soundtrack just for her. But, you haven't heard anything about VR yet? Well, actually, Sony just announced, like, either today or yesterday, some new game by, like, the creators of Life is Strange. It's gonna be coming out on PlayStation VR. You can just stand on Cortex. You can just stand on Cortex because his head is so freaking flat. I love it. Okay. She can't double jump, but she does have, like, this grappling hook thingy. And she can spin. Is there anything else? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, that's fine. Alright. But yeah, I expect the E3 presentation like this year to be just like in the previous years, flooded with PlayStation VR. It's not gonna be pretty for those who don't like VR, like me. Well, it's not that I don't like it, I don't have it. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not interested in getting one either, because it feels like for every good PlayStation VR game, there's 50 bad ones. Okay. Alright.
My airship! Without it, we're stranded! Tie it to something secure, I said. Hurry, Nina, or you'll miss the bus!
Since when does Crash know how to drive an airship? I mean, I know he knows how to drive a car, but still. Okay, apparently I fucked that up really badly. Apparently I fucked that up real badly too. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways. You know, what's your head like flipping around so much? Okay. Alright. Anyways, but yeah, I do hope Sony will have at least like a couple of good announcements in them. Maybe some news about if we get an official announcement for the Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 remakes, or like remasters that's gonna be coming out, that'd be nice. I know they're coming out in Japan, but it'd be nice if I know we're gonna get them over here, but you know, an official announcement would be nice. Okay, how do I keep messing that up so badly? Jesus. Okay. Let's try not to mess that up so much. Please, it'd be nice, it'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, enough about Sony though. Nintendo, again, that's the last one. Let's see, like, Nintendo's obviously gonna have, like, the big thing of this year's Nintendo presentation is obviously going to be Super Smash Bros. Like, there's no way that's not gonna be it. Okay, apparently I'm just... Am I missing something about this jump or something? Like... I feel like I should have gotten this already. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways. I forgot how much... how frustrating these sections right here could be. Jesus Christ. Okay, but yeah, Nintendo. The big thing is going to be Smash Bros. And obviously I'm interested in that. Let's be real. Everyone is at least a little bit interested in Smash Bros. Even if it's not the main thing you're looking forward to. Everyone is at least a little bit excited for it. But there's also... we're supposed to be getting a new Fire Emblem game this year. And we literally know nothing of it. Like, we know it's coming out, that's about it. And, yeah, it's supposed to be coming out this year. And yet we don't have absolutely any info on it. Which is just really weird for me. So hopefully we'll have some Fire Emblem news. That'd be nice. That'd be great. I think they're supposed to be having like an actual playable demo of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And they're gonna be showcasing more about it, so I do hope we get some more info on that, because as of right now I'm still not sold on Pokemon Let's Go. But you know, I mean, It'll be nice to get some info on it to see, to really determine if it's going to be interesting or not. We'll probably get some info on, like, you know, some of those. Hopefully we get some info on Metroid Prime 4. That'd be nice too. Where did you hear that's coming out this year? The Fire Emblem? The Nintendo themselves. Like when they made the announcement that there were going to be a brand new Fire Emblem game for the Nintendo Switch, they said it's coming in 2018. So it's supposed to be out by the end of the year, and yet we know nothing of it. So now it's entirely possible that it'll get delayed. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting we'll get some info on it, but I'm also expecting them to say, nah, it's not coming out this year, never mind. You know, as long as we get some info, I'll at least be, you know, some gameplay, some stuff about that. That'll be at least somewhat satisfying. Okay. What else? So yeah, there's the we might probably get some more ports announced. Like, I don't know. Hey, how about a port of like, what's another Wii U game that people would really like to see on the Switch? Like, maybe we'll get a port like freaking Super Mario 3D World or something. I don't know. Sounds like it's something that could happen. I mean, personally, I would love a port of Fatal Frame 4 and 5 on the Switch. That would drive me insane in a good way. But it's also very possible that won't actually happen, because I don't know, they're very niche franchises. Well, they are niche games from a niche franchise, and Nintendo does actually own Fatal Frame now. Not directly, but they do have like direct affiliation with Tecmo to get games for it. But you know, still, if they're going to have that, then at least actually pay attention to the franchise. That'd be swell. What else? And of course, the two games that are truly the most anticipated games of this year's Nintendo presentations are Yoshi's Flipping Island and WarioWare Shove It Up Your Own Ass game. Now those are the true big hitters of this year's E3 presentation. I can assure you, nothing will be as memorable as that. Okay, apparently I died. Jesus. Anyways, hold on. I wonder if the complete silence is some kind of tactic to hype a never before seen Fire Emblem character in Smash Bros. Or Fire Emblem Heroes. That's possible. I expect, demand a Switch port of Pikmin 3. That's possible. Yeah, I know Pikmin is one of Nintendo's like more underdog but still very highly beloved franchises. Yeah, that'd be nice to get. The freaking there's again, because I didn't have a Wii U, I'm not familiar with all the games that came out for it, but I know the Mighty Number 9. I mean, the Mighty 101, or whatever it's called. The something 101, not Mighty Number 9. The Mighty Switch Force 101. Okay, the Wonderful 101. That's what it's called. Jesus Christ. Okay, the Wonderful 101. That's a game from Wii U that people really liked, that I know would get people excited if we get an official release for it. Okay, I forget, you're not immune to explosions in this game. Ay. But yeah, the Wonderful 101. If we get a Switch port, that'd be nice. Okay. I wonder who started the WarioWare joke. Might have been Silver Gunner. Yeah, that sounds like something that Silver Gunner would do. Okay. Let me just hit those nitros real quick if I don't like them. Okay. I should stream Pikmin 1 or 2 someday. Yeah, that will definitely watch that. They look interesting. Let's see. Okay, hold on. So this is a stage. This stage is really tough, or does Nina just suck? She doesn't suck. She's actually pretty good, but she's finicky. Like, you have no real way of aiming her like gauntlet attack, like her hook shot thingy. So you have to position yourself in order to hit it right. So again, she's cool, but she's finicky. So take of that what you will. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, but I think this is the only time in the game we actually get to play as Nina. So enjoy her while she lasts. She ain't gonna be here for too long. Now she is a playable character in tag team racing, but that's tag team racing. It's not the same as actually having the character on foot with their on-foot abilities. Anyways, those are pretty much the main things I'm interested from Nintendo's E3 presentation. I guess there's also that Star Fox Grand Prix racing game that's supposed to be coming out. Some people are speculating that maybe we'll get like some Super Mario Odyssey DLC, like new kingdoms to explore. I can see that happening. Yeah, that would be possible. Just like we got with Zelda. And there's I guess there's also I'm forgetting something important here. Yeah, I can't remember what. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure it's nothing as big as what I've already mentioned. Okay. Anyways, do you think we'll get an announcement specifically about amiibos? That sounds very likely. I didn't even think about that, but yes, with Smash Brothers being just around the corner, yes, I full-heartedly expect. Hey, here's like 50 new amiibos that'll be coming out just for Smash Brothers. Here's like all the swordsman Fire Emblem characters ever in this game. Like, yeah, I keep dying. Alright. Now expect things like that. And Nintendo is not gonna be dropping the amiibos anytime soon. I can assure you of that. And I guess I also do expect them to make some Nintendo 3DS announcements. As much as people are pretty much done with the 3DS, Nintendo themselves are not. Therefore, expect some new Nintendo 3DS games to be announced for one reason or another. But I don't expect any big Nintendo 3DS games to be coming out anymore. Like new Nintendo 3DS games, yeah. New big Nintendo 3DS games, not really. I don't think we're gonna be getting anything big for Nintendo 3DS anymore. Like the biggest thing I could possibly see is like, hey, there's also gonna be a Nintendo 3DS version of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee or something like that. And even that's kind of questionable. But anyways, oh, and remember that that thing I sent you earlier? The idea of Nintendo releasing a new Nintendo Switch or Switch XL genuinely infuriates me. I do feel like something like that might happen eventually. Not now, maybe not even soon, but you know. Eventually we'll probably get a new Nintendo Switch, like like update, I guess. Yeah, it sounds entirely possible. Okay, I gotta focus on this right now, so unfortunately I can't come. Okay, apparently I get caught by it. Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I've been watching videos about like speculations of what we're gonna get at E3 from Nintendo this year. But again, it's just speculation. We won't really know for sure until it happens. And again, I'm already happy by how pleasantly surprised I was by Microsoft's presentation, so I already feel like this year's E3 has like not been a complete waste of time for whatever. Okay. Alright. Holy shit, that was... Okay. Anyways. Hold on. I swear if we get a Switch XL before a Switch Virtual Console, I'm going to break into my own Switch and make it run Linux emulators. Yeah, that's fair enough. Now apparently Nintendo is cracking down on people that hack their Switches, so if you do intend on using your Switch's online functions, then you may have second thoughts about hacking it. Okay, apparently this is not working out. But if not, then go right ahead. Again, I'm sure Nintendo Online will not be enough of a thing to keep you from hacking your Nintendo Switch. Okay. Anyways, it's a bit late for that. Anyone that's bought a Switch before now can hack it. Yeah, like, I mean, like anyone who currently owns a Switch can hack it, but apparently Nintendo is like, if they can figure out if you have hacked it, and they'll like ban you if they know you're hacking. Okay. At the cost of online pages, of course. Okay, but how did I pressed circle, game. You're supposed to make me do the circle thing when I press the button. Okay, whatever. Just get me out of here. Jesus. You know, I really don't need to fight these enemies. Why am I boring? Okay. There. Let's see. Okay, well there's Cortex, so I guess we gotta go back to Cortex now.
They found us! Through the airship! Quickly! What have I got?
Oh, hold on, Nick. We're switching back to Cortex now. Okay, whatever. Okay, camera, I'm gonna need you to like cooperate here. I hear Crash laughing. Or is that just...
You are in detention.
Madam Amberly!
So, crybaby Cortex is all grown up. I see you found employment as a barber.
I'm an evil scientist!
A scientist, are we? To me, you'll always be a little verm.
Okay, I completely forgot about this woman. Okay. Anyways. So my plan is to wait until the next new console comes out, buy all the stuff I want from the eShop, then disconnect forever so I can run a bunch of emulators on it. Yeah, fair enough. Unless we get a virtual console on it. Yeah, that'd definitely be the better solution. Okay. There's gotta be an opportunity to hit her eventually. Okay, there we go. Simple enough, I guess. It's got robotic legs, actually, I just noticed. Okay. Ow. Alright. Who the fuck is this Mama Robotnik Frau Blotcher looking lady? Yeah, she's Madame Ace. Her name starts with A. All the way back here. Really? Because you forgot to give me a checkpoint game. Okay, whatever. Jesus Christ. Okay. Again, I do like this game, but it's got its issues. It unquestionably has its issues. Aye.
They found us! To the airship! Quickly!
Okay. Let's see. Right, I think I saw her dress. Oh no! That's a terrifying sight. Don't look.
You
Okay.
are in detention.
Madam Amberleaf.
Amberleaf, that's her name.
Crybaby Cortex is all grown up. I see you found employment as a barber.
I'm an evil scientist.
A scientist, Army. To me, you'll always be a little verb.
Okay, whatever, just... Okay. Anyways. I guess the trick to this is actually to be moving quite often. Actually, you can shoot a lot faster than I think you can. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Okay, this... Like, the pattern is simple enough, but she keeps going over with sorts of crazy things. Okay. There we go. Okay, one more hit and she'll be down. Okay. Let's see. I just need to keep shooting really fast. We'll be out of here. Okay. Okay, what? I'm out of ammo. I didn't know you could run out of ammo. What? Oh my god. You're not supposed to run out of ammo for that fight. What? Oh god. Hey. I like how she flails around like Mr. Crocker, yeah. Okay, I don't know how I fucked that up, but I did. The fact that this game just forgets to give you a checkpoint before that boss fight is infuriating enough as is, but the fact that the boss fight itself also has some bullshit going on. Just more fuel to the fire. My god. Okay, there's things about this game that I do like, but I think that it really needed some more time in the development team. I'm not even gonna fight those guys in fear that I'll like run out of ammo quicker because of fighting them. Alright, whatever. Now what's this shit again?
You are in detention.
Madam Amberleaf.
So, Crybaby Cortex is all grown up. I see you found employment as a barber.
Anyways.
I'm an evil scientist.
Hopefully we'll get some more announcements, are they treated here like besides the you know, the obvious stuff? Again, obviously the presentations are going to be happening, but there's also other companies participating on E3 that don't get their own presentation, but still, you know, get to showcase some trailers here and there. Oh my god, this is just kicking my ass. Jesus. Okay, so you're thinking that was a bug, or is there really a limit to your ammo? There shouldn't be, because the battle keeps forcing you to shoot endlessly. Also, I just lost my Woka. What the? Damn it! Hey. Again, a lot of the boss fights in this game would be much easier if it wasn't for the finicky controls and weird bugs.
They found us! Through the airship! Quickly!
Hey. Okay, at least I got Woka back. Alright. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this soon enough.
Madam Amberly!
So, Crybaby Cortex is all grown up.
Yeah, you don't even go through a dying animation. This one way this game sucks immensely compared to other Crash games.
Evil scientist!
Yeah, it's again this game is incomplete.
To me, you'll always be a little verb.
And I don't think they're ever gonna come back and finish it like Crash Twinsanity Definitive Edition or something like that. Nah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Alright. Okay. There we go. My internet keeps dropping on the red, but hopefully I'll be okay. What if I just move 2 every time? Alright. This seems manageable enough. Okay. So I'm not trying not to shoot too much just so I have enough ammo for this stuff. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to be smart about how we go around about this. Okay, yeah, I think I can trick her into like activating certain ones and not activating certain ones. Okay. Let's see. Okay, cool, we should be fine now. Okay, and there we go. I think she hits you on every third attack. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, we have to be very careful about getting out of here now. Because if we die, for some bullshit reason, we have to restart this boss fight. And I don't want to do that. I've already had that happen too much in this game. One time was too much. Okay. So what do now? Okay, there it is. Jeez. Crash, don't take that long opening doors. What was that horrible screeching noise? I have no idea. Anyways, if you see Amberly on the floor, don't touch her. Okay, don't worry. I've learned my lesson. Here's the concept art. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. I need a checkpoint and I need it now. Or okay, that works even better. An autosave. Ding. Okay, I guess we're out of here now. Well, let me get my let me get this stuff first. Okay. Yeah, we're actually. I need to be conscious of my lives, because I'm actually kind of starting to, like, I'm still at 33 lives, I'm still good, but you know, some of these boss fights in these weird sections, they do have you dropping lives like crazy. Actually, hold on. Is this where I want to go? Or is that where I want to go? Where do I want to go? I guess back to Cortex's, like, boss thingy, but I still need to, Okay, here it is. Alright, I remember this last mixed into the background music. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it sounds like it. Okay.
Wait, I think I remember now. The way it happened.
Victor, Moritz, back in your cage, you naughty boys.
I was 8 years old and the most popular student in the academy. Ah, yes. How they loved me. It was my first experiment with the Evolvo Ray. Phase 1 in my plan to create an army of super animals. The test subjects, my 2 pet parrots, Victor and Moritz. The only creatures I didn't load or eat. The experiment was proceeding as planned, when suddenly... my parrots were gone, lost amongst the infinite dimensions. I was heartbroken. How I missed those twins, and how I longed to see them again. But be careful what you wish for, young man.
Back off, Grandpa.
For your wish will come true.
Help. Okay. Apparently Cortex has a grandson. Go. Anyways, I think we got a Mojo Jojo backstory going on here. Yep, create your own villain, just add water. Okay. Anyways, I guess just go back to the lab now. Alright. Wait, what? Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Okay.
Come now, as we explore a new dimension! It should have been 2 new dimensions, but we ran out of time. Your fur is so soft and warm. Evil Crash! No! This way!
I don't even know where this game keeps going, man. Like, how does this thing happen? Anyways, I think his younger self just broke the 4th wall by calling him modern day Cortex Gramps. You know, standing for old man. Yeah. Alright, anyways. Trash Bandicoot canon to the story at last. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Is where I want to go? Actually, no. This is the opposite direction where the Cortex went. So I guess we gotta go this way instead. All right. Well, I gotta go chasing after Trash Bandicoot. I'm surprised they didn't actually call him that. Just Trash Bandicoot instead of evil Crash Bandicoot. Is this? Are we in the final stage? Hold on. Yes. I'm pretty sure this is the final word. Oh. That changes things a little bit, actually. 'Cause, if I forgot how freaking short this game was. Oh my god. Anyways, okay, so here's the issue. I'm still thinking I have at least half an hour left of recording here. Hey, it's got the same aesthetic as the last part of Banjo-Tooie, yeah. But here's the issue. If I could keep going for a little bit, but then the problem is gonna be that like next week's stream is just gonna be like way too short. But then again, next week's stream is gonna be short anyway, so we might as well just make the stream even shorter. And I don't know, maybe we'll play something else once we're done with this game next week. Now I don't think we're gonna finish this game tonight. That would be ridiculous, but it is definitely, I don't know. There definitely ain't much more game left in here. I can assure you that. Also, this music is like weird. Let's see.
My daughter, niece! We must do something! Think, Cortex, think!
Guess we're doing this shit again, with the exact same cutscenes and everything. Okay, anyways, but this time we're chasing after Trash Bandicoot. Okay, I guess I got that gem without even realizing that I did. But okay. Ow. Alright, anyways, hey Trash Bandicoot, come over here. Okay, was apparently the nice... Ah, goddamn, okay. The booty. Yeah, we actually had this exact cutscene happen earlier, except in a snowy mountain version of this place rather than what you see now. Where's Trash Bandicoot? He just disappeared. Okay. I'm supposed to be able to go up there, game. Come on. Race to rescue Nina from the clusters of trash, Banuka. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I guess we'll do this and maybe a little bit more afterwards, and then we're done for tonight. But yeah, I'm confident that we are in fact in the final section of this game. My God, this controls like shit. At least we got the gem. We don't need to worry about getting it again. So I don't know how exactly you actually go back to old levels to get the remaining gems. I'm sure there's a reasonable way to do it, but I don't know it. Okay, maybe you can just teleport in there, or maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I just... Yep, okay. I forget, have you played Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, 3 Returns or Tropical Freeze? I recommend them at a 2D level earlier. Reminded me a lot of Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, I've never played them, but you know, I've seen gameplay of them, so I can probably see the resemblance. Okay, anyway, let's not run into any more TNT or whatever. That sounds like a plan to me. Ay, ay, ay. At least this game always starts you off with a Nakwaku, but like, I keep wasting it immediately. Ay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, as long as I'm not missing any gems, we're okay. Somehow we made it. Never mind, we didn't make it. False sense of security. Alright. I hope we have enough lives when we're done here. Okay. Wait, I gotta grind on that? Okay. I'm kinda curious how you'd handle the difficulty of Donkey Kong Country 2 on your first try. Well, that's... Okay, wait, this particular jump just keeps messing me up. My God, I hope we don't get a game over here. I was like, I just noticed that there's actually a life right there. I need to grab later. Okay, there we go. Cortex, just deal with it for a moment and we'll be out of here eventually. Okay, there you go. Stop complaining. Okay, got a checkpoint at least. Wait, there's a jam over there. Okay, I'm good. Apparently we went through the level. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that grinding noise is horrible. Well, you can imagine it being even worse for Cortex because you know what we're doing to him. But whatever. This is Babe! Back for all the horrible things he's always done. Okay. Like the loudest sound in the entire game by far. Yeah, it sounds like a freaking like wood chipper. It's pretty horrifying. Okay, give me those lives. I would highly appreciate it. Okay, apparently getting those lives will get you killed. So, and then bad controls will get you killed again. So I just lost those 2 lives I just got. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I can't properly explain why this controls badly, it's just, it does. Like, it's unresponsive. I guess is the best way to describe it. Hey. Okay. This is making me want to play freaking SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, because that game controls amazing in these sections, in the sliding sections. This game does it horribly. Hey. Okay, this is kind of getting through now. Let's see. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Alright, let's just keep going. Hey. Okay, we just gotta make sure we don't hit any of these nitro boxes. Way out of here. As soon as I say it, it's just every time. Imagine if the Leviathan race in Psychonauts was littered with one-hit kill death traps everywhere. Yeah, that would be pretty horrible. Thank God it isn't. Oh yeah, Psychonauts 2, isn't that supposed to be like being made? Ow. Yeah, Psychonauts 2 is supposed to be like still in development, and we haven't gotten many news on that in a while. Hopefully, maybe we'll get something in this year's 3. I don't know. That'd be nice. I mean, some Team Schafer news in general. I guess those videos would be kind of nice to have. Okay. I think we got a checkpoint now, Jesus. Yeah, haven't heard any news about Psychonauts 2 either. Yeah, it's kind of in the shadows. Okay, I guess we're not getting that. At least we got the crystal. Somehow I jumped that, I don't know. Okay, we got another checkpoint, that's nice.
Come along!
You seem highly unscathed by everything that just happened, Cortex. Not sure how. Okay, whatever. Man, I don't even think hoverboard races from Conker's Bad Fur Day were as hard as this. Yeah, this is brutal. Pretty freaking brutal. Okay, whatever, just die. I don't even know what these things are. Ow. Okay. Yeah, this game definitely has a bit of a difficulty spike from the very beginning of the game to the rest of the game. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's procedurally getting harder. It feels like it starts you off easy and then it just decides to go to hell. Just throw everything down the fucking drain. Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, this is the... I'm pretty sure this is the final area of the game. Okay. Those nitro boxes really seem cheap no matter what Crash game they appear in. Yeah. But in the first couple of Crash games, at least they seem somewhat fair sometimes. Like they're challenging, but you can deal with them. But in this game, no. In this game, they're just like, hey, fuck you. Okay, just this. Can I like throw this over there? Why did the screen just shake like that? Jesus. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to throw this over there. There we go. Physics puzzles. Gotta love them, I think. I'm not even gonna try going for those boxes. That just seems like death. Right then and there. Okay. So what's the point of coming here? Ah, that over there. I guess I'm supposed to wait for the physics to cooperate with me. There we go. Or... Oh! They want me to put that ball in there. Oh my god. Did someone ask for a physics puzzle? Yep. Apparently the developers asked for a physics puzzle. Okay. Let's see. Alright, this is gonna be hell. Why does the screen keep shaking like that? That's not helping. Yeah, too bad. You don't physics hard enough. Okay. Hey, okay, now hold on. Game! You know, fuck that gem. I'll pick it up later. Jesus Christ. If I even do. I don't know. I don't have much incentive to complete this game 100%. If I have to be perfectly honest with you. Okay. So this right here is everything wrong with Silver's campaign in Sonic 06. Yep.
There they are. Let her go! Take me instead! Ah!
Well, here's Cortex to the rescue, I guess. Where's Nina? There you are. You wanna come along? Good. I can't rescue her. She's just stuck here and Crash isn't smart enough to help her out, or doesn't even want to help her. I don't know. I mean, she is the daughter, I mean niece of his arch nemesis, so you know, fair enough. Okay, here's some physics. I guess we can try this. No, actually, the puzzles in Sonic 06 were better than that. Now that I think about it, Jesus. This goes to show how horrible these freaking puzzles really are. Okay. Come on. Oh, yeah, this is like automatically functions once you get close enough. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, they really like their physics over at whatever the name of the company that made this game is. Who made this game? Hold on. Viven the Universal. Yeah, Viven the Universal, you like your physics way too much. Okay. Let's see. I don't even know if they're still around. I mean, I know Universal's still around, obviously, but I don't know if Viven the Universal is still around. I haven't seen their logo in a while. Okay. Let's see. I have some problems with the level design of this game, you can probably guess. Yeah, they, I guess one way I can describe the level design is that it seems like a big open area with random platforming challenges thrown here and there, but they don't feel like they belong to the level sometimes. And then other levels are like just too many. It's just endless platforming challenges that don't feel too different from each other. So yeah, and I guess the actual like structure of the level themselves again, that's kind of weird. Oh, this thing again. Let's see. Apparently I wasn't fast enough. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, hold on. There. Okay. Let's see, so is he gonna jump on that? Yes, he is. Okay, I need to wait for him to activate that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really like this the first time when they introduced this puzzle, and I don't think I like it much now. Well, aye. Okay. Yeah, I need to focus on this. It's like you have to focus on two things at the same time. You have to focus on Crash's platforming, and then you have to focus on Cortex's platforming. Okay, yeah, this thing again. Alright. Okay. Let's see. At least we don't have to worry about getting that gem again. Okay. Alright. Wait for him to get by. Okay. Now it should be okay. Hold on. Let's see. There's a checkpoint here. You can't just trash yourself. Nope, barely. Okay, that was on me. That was on me. That was purely on me. Jeez. Oh, hold on. Oh, now we have to do it up and down, not left and right. Okay, jeez. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. This is definitely gonna be a problem. Okay. That's one heck of a song intro, yeah. Just bah. Bah. Like a sheep. Okay. Ow. Okay. Let's see, yeah. Bam. 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 Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Hey. Yeah, I will congratulate them for the fact that this game runs at pretty consistently 60 frames per second. I guess that's one thing I can give this game. It very rarely drops. Okay. Alright. What? Why does that one change the rules? What? 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 Wait, no, hold on. Okay, apparently the rules just changed. Now those don't work the same way they did before. Alright, hold on. Okay, there's like... Okay. There's like Hal Speed Fire of the Bumblebee. I just realized. Fire of the Bumblebee. Yeah. Aye. Okay, apparently you don't actually lose lives if Cortex is the one that dies. That's good, but still annoying. This whole section is annoying. It should be thrilling and exciting and stuff, but no, it just comes off as annoying. Hey. Especially when the buttons don't work as intended. Okay, this actually worked this time. Alright, it actually works this time. Let's see. Okay, here's another checkpoint. There we go. Hold on, what's the next obstacle? This thing. Alright. Okay, and I need the freaking... Wait. How do I make that one wide? What am I supposed to do about that one? I activated all the things. Oh, okay. Don't activate the last one. That's what they want me to do. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I wonder if they deliberately slowed the music down so it wouldn't make the player want to rip their hair out. I'm gonna guess that's exactly what they did, but I'm sure YouTubers that make videos about this game would think otherwise. Okay, was it really worth risking our lives for? That's the real question. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. Hey, yeah, I think after this section, once we get a save point, that's when we'll end tonight's stream. Cause I can't tolerate much more of this game. Hey. There's only so much Twinsanity you can handle at once. Hey, wait, no, hold on. We're supposed to keep going this way. Hey. Okay. Now I gotta wait for this thing again. Alright, let's see. Okay. What the? Really? Right then. That's when we're gonna have an issue. Ay. I'm just getting tired now. I think that's what's going on. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think after this stream series is over, I don't think I'm touching this game ever again. If I have to be perfectly frank with you. I don't see myself playing this game after this playthrough is over. I might even trade it in. Oi. Okay. Like, I can respect what it's trying to do, but I don't think it's doing it too well. Hey. Alright. Okay. Now don't fall off this time like before. Jesus, it almost happened again. Okay.
This way.
Okay. Cool. We just got a checkpoint, so I'm gonna save. And actually no, I'm gonna make sure we're not in this Bandicoot Pursuit place. We're in somewhere else. Yeah, maybe we'll get like a... Yeah, here's another checkpoint. We literally just had one, but here's another one. Okay, in this checkpoint. Now we're still in Bandicoot Pursuit, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Okay. Yeah, save file to save this one. Save there. I know it just saved, but let's save again just in case. Okay, there, we're done here. Yes, I know how to save is enabled, but anyways. Yeah, so that's all the time I have for you guys today, so I hope you enjoyed your stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Next week we're gonna be finishing this game. very quickly too, because there's like half a word left in this game. Then the final boss, and that's it. So, you know, there's not much left. So we'll probably like finish the game and then stream something else afterwards. I don't know what, but you know, something. And or if not, then we'll just have a short stream next Sunday, and then that'll be it. I don't know, I have to think about what to do. Either way, Evil Crash looks like Oni's doodle in that art. You know what, you're right about that. But anyways, yeah, so I'll probably have a lot of things to say about the next couple of E3 presentations on next week's stream. So, you know, tune in for that on next Friday. We'll continue Fatal Frame 2. We either finish it then or we finish it on Saturday. And then we finish this game on Sunday. So, you know, next week we're gonna finish 2 games. And so that is gonna be an eventful week, I guess. But, yeah, look forward to that. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye. Hollow Play 45.